just on the east side of the football stadium.
Here, 37 clubs participated.
The Tucson gay community.
The digital terrain map.
For tuning into Wildcast, I'm Michael Hernandez.
And I'm Megan Gibbs, in for Janae Gonzalez.
Electronic cigarettes, or e-cigs, have been added to the list of tobacco or nicotine-containing products banned on campus. The U of A Faculty Senate voted to ban e-cigs at their first meeting of the semester. The university became a smoke and tobacco-free campus 2 years ago, but task force members have been considering their health effects. The task force says e-cigs may affect the health of students and are not proven to be safe and effective for quitting smoking, and their use can prevent enforcement of university drug policies. No students will be cited for violating the ban.
To help Wildcats get ready for the real world, the U of A is hosting its Fall Career Days event, where students can talk with recruiters looking to fill more than 4,000 full-time jobs. Wildcast reporter Ashley Agbeedy has a preview.
The University of Arizona's Career Services held a Prepare for the Fair event for students seeking help finding employment or assistance building their resumes. The event included employer resume critiques, mini workshops, conversation stations with professionals, free food, and giveaways. Students were also able to work on their interviewing skills and network with other students with similar interests.
The primary goal is to introduce students to employers and potential job opportunities. So obviously students pay a lot of money in tuition, and there's a lot of interest in what kind of careers are going to come out of your education.
Be sure to attend the career fair on September 20th and 21st at the Student Union. Reporting to you from Career Services for UITV, I'm Ashley Agbeedy.
Students who use the Safe Ride transportation service can now book a ride on their phone. The app is called Translock Rider and is available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. Students can schedule rides within the app by typing where they want to be picked up and dropped off and watch live where their ride's location is.
Residents at the Colonia de La Paz Residence Hall were relocated after a sprinkler flooded some rooms. Wildcast reporter Allison Callan has more.
Residents of Colonia de La Paz were surprised to find that their hall had been flooded due to the unexpected detachment of a fire alarm sprinkler just 2 weeks after moving in.
So it was like 10 o'clock at night, and the fire alarm went off, and we all had to evacuate for like 20 minutes. And we came back in, and there was water pouring from the ceilings and going everywhere in the hallway and our dorms. And then we had to evacuate again. And when we came back in, they told us we couldn't stay the night and that we had to pack a bag for a couple days and unplug all of our electronics.
At the beginning of every year, residence life requires fire drills in all residence halls. However, in this case, the incident happened before they had the chance to prepare.
The flood happens in the La Paz case, multiple agencies responded. So you had residence life staff, you had Tucson Fire, University Police, and then the Office of Risk Management.
In the aftermath of this event, students were given multiple options of where they wanted to temporarily reside.
So students were given options. So we do have temporary housing spaces. So students were offered the ability to go into temporary housing while the room was being remediated. Students who had friends off campus or who just preferred to stay in a friend's room also had the ability to do that.
Reporting from La Paz for UATV, I'm Allison Callan.
Campus Recreation is a popular place for students to get fit, but it's their bathrooms that are getting a refit. Wildcast reporter Alexa Wheeler has the story.
Campus Recreation held a focus group on September 14th to discuss the facility's bathrooms being renovated, and here's what they had to say.
Lots of facilities are trying to figure out how to accommodate families, how to accommodate transgender students, or just the increased privacy demands that people have.
That in this new locker room area, that becomes more than just a locker room, that there's a feeling about it, a feeling that's different than the rest of the facility.
A student at the university who attended the focus group shares with us her thoughts on the renovations.
I come to the gym almost every day wearing my workout clothes, but now that the locker rooms are getting redone, I feel more comfortable coming and changing because I'll have more privacy.
Campus Recreation strives to make everyone feel welcomed and comfortable while in the facility. The project will begin this summer and be completed by fall 2017. Reporting to you from Campus Recreation Center with UATV, I'm Alexa Wheeler.
Some younger players filled the spotlight for Arizona football this weekend, and Wildcat Cross Country hosted their home invitational.
We'll have all the highlights when we come back. Stay tuned for sports.
What are you guys doing?
Working.
Continue.
Welcome to Wildcast. I'm Toby Schmidt.
And I'm Michael Hernandez.
Welcome to Wildcast. I'm Sarina Nafarrate.
And I'm Danielle Kerp.
Welcome to Wildcast. I'm Max Alex.
And I'm Jackie Kent. Welcome to Wildcast.
Welcome to another edition of Wildcast.
You're watching UATV. Yay, Caps!
Hey Wildcats, and welcome to Wildcast Sports. I'm your anchor, Danielle Fork. Let's talk some sports, starting with some Arizona football. With Anu Solomon and Nick Wilson facing injuries during Saturday's game against Hawaii, a few younger players stepped up to fill their shoes. The Wildcats scored on their first 3 possessions. Starting quarterback Brandon Dawkins ran for 3 almost identical touchdowns, and true freshman J.J. Taylor ran all over Hawaii with 168 yards on 18 carries. The Cats went on to win 47-28. Arizona Cross Country held their only home meet of the season this weekend, the Dave Murray Invitational. Sports reporter Alec White has the recap.
On September 16th, the Arizona Wildcats cross country team hosted the Dave Murray Invitational at Randolph Golf Course, looking to avenge their loss from last year. The first race of the day was the women's 4,000-meter run, and Arizona was led by junior Claire Green, who won the race with a time of 13:43. Not far behind her was Addie Zeriner, who took third place with a time of 14:03.
The women's team came away victorious from this night's race. Let's check out what they had to say.
The last 1K of the race is normally where people start to fade, and I felt really strong around there, so I was happy with that. And obviously, Addie was right with me, which is really exciting. So the closer we are together as a team, the stronger our season's going to be.
I don't really remember the last 800, but just super proud of my team. We beat ASU, it's the first time we've ever done it since I've been on the team, so I'm really happy.
The men's team, however, ended up losing against Arizona State, but overall they were pleased with the way they performed despite the loss.
For me, I think it was probably a 7 out of 10. I lost a little bit of focus there in the middle of the race. It's been quite a hard week of training, so we're all a little bit fatigued. But other than that, I'm pretty pleased with the way we're progressing relatively as far as we've been from last year.
First race was last week up in Flagstaff, so it was a little bit easier down here, not as high in the altitude. The race was good. I'm still trying to work to full fitness. It's still early, we're in September, so we still have pretty much 2 months to get it right. So, no, it was good to get a hit out. Day off tomorrow, then back to work on Sunday. So,
The Wildcats cross-country team will hit the road the next couple of weeks, and then on October 28th, they will be right back here competing in the 2016 Pac-12 Championships.
Reporting from Randolph Golf Course for UATV Sports Channel 3, I'm Alec White.
Whether it's a certain thing they eat or a certain thing they say, most athletes have a pregame ritual to put them on top of their game. Sports reporter Farah Bojalad spoke to our UA runners about their superstitions.
Here at the University of Arizona, many athletes have different superstitions and rituals. I caught up with the Wildcats cross-country team to see what some of theirs were.
I used to have one where I'd need to clean everything. It was more like when I was growing up. Before meets, I'd clean the house for my mom because I thought that if I did something good for her, I'd race well. But I don't do that anymore.
I always wear the same pair of socks. I always like to listen to music before the races, but nothing crazy, nothing too weird.
Before every race, my last meal is 40 Cheerios, and I eat 2 on the right side of my mouth and 2 on the left side of my mouth until I get to 40. I wear the same clips, the same hair ties, the same socks. I eat pasta the night before. Yeah.
I warm up 20 minutes, always on the dot 20 minutes. I go through a set amount of drills and stretches I've been doing since my freshman year of high school. And I always get down and I always pray. That's my 3-step ritual. And I usually do that, and so far it's worked for me.
I do have a few superstitions. I paint my nails a different color before every meet, and my dad actually paints his left thumb the same color that I paint my nails for good luck. So if I don't have a good color, then I call him and he has to switch his color because we don't want the bad juju. Yeah, and I always wear these socks. They're pretty nice. They have some holes in the bottom, so they've been really loved. Yeah.
Before every race, I tend to wear my singlet underneath my clothes all day. I'll wake up, throw my singlet on, and then throw a shirt on. Or if I go to class, I'll have my uniform underneath my shirt or whatever. If it's cold underneath everything, and I don't take it off until after I'm done racing. So I don't know. It's just ever since I was in high school, I kind of done that.
Come cheer on the Wildcats at the Pac-12 Championship here in Tucson, Friday, October 28th. Reporting from Randolph Golf Course, UATV Sports Channel 3, I'm Farah Bojala.
Arizona volleyball swept the Butler Invitational in Indianapolis on Saturday, finishing out the weekend as undefeated. Kendra Dalkey posted career-high kills and digs to lead the Cats to a victory. Pac-12 play begins this Wednesday as they take on Arizona State in McHale. The one-of-a-kind USS Arizona jerseys worn by the football team on Saturday are being auctioned off to benefit the USS Arizona Memorial being built on the mall. So if you're interested, hop on to the Arizona Athletics website and place your bid. That's all we have for sports. We'll be back after the break.
What are you guys doing?
Working.
Continue.
Welcome to Wildcast. I'm Toby Schmidt.
And I'm Michael Hernandez.
Welcome to Wildcast. I'm Sarina Nafarrate.
And I'm Danielle Karp.
Welcome to Wildcast. I'm Max.
And I'm Jackie Kent. Welcome to Wildcast.
Welcome.
And welcome.
Welcome to another edition of Wildcast.
Don't change the channel. You're watching UATV. Yay, Caps!
Thank you again for watching this episode of Wildcast. We appreciate your time.
Make sure to check us out on YouTube at UATVCH3 and like us on Facebook. See you next week, Wildcats.
Have a good night.